Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Windows BCD. So BCD is boot configuration data. This is basically the tool that says, Windows, this is where your install files are. So when you turn on a computer and you start a computer, this is actually what's going to be telling the computer where Windows is located and how to load it. We can edit this using a Bcd Editor. That's a command line tool. Normally, when we're doing this, we're looking at 4 main commands for fixing a missing operating system. Typically, bootrec fix mbr, bootrec fix boot, bootrec scan OS, and bootrec rebuild BCD. So let's jump into Windows 10 and let's see what we can accomplish. Alright, so I have a Windows 10 virtual machine. I have a Windows 10 professional disk in the CD-ROM. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and have it boot off my optical drive. Try that one more time. Alright, there it goes. So how do you know if the BCD is corrupted? Normally it will say like cannot load operating system or cannot load Windows. Those are telltale signs. When you do certain certifications, that is typically one of the things that they test on is understanding how to repair the BCD. So when I have my Windows, instead of clicking the install now, I can click on the repair your computer. We have the repair features, which we're going to be discussing those in a later chapter. I'm going to go to troubleshoot because I want advanced options, because I want a command prompt. And so once I'm here, I'm going to type Bcd Editor. And you'll notice we get a device. We get an identifier. The identifier will be set to default. It gives us our device path, C:. It gives us our path to Windows, and it gives us an OS device and a system root. Normally what ends up happening is when the BCD gets corrupted, the system root folder happens to disappear. So what we do is we type bootrec, and bootrec has 4 main commands: fix mbr, fix boot, scan OS, rebuild BCD. So even if we do not have a damaged OS, we can still run the command, so fix mbr, just to make sure that the BCD is functioning. So fix boot. So here the fix boot, for whatever reason, is giving an access denied, even though we have an admin console. Sometimes that happens. Normally if it does, I'll restart and I'll do it again, and probably go through this process 2 or 3 times if it doesn't work. I've noticed sometimes on the first try it doesn't work, or one of them will work and the second one won't, but when I redo the 3rd and 4th, it fixes the issue that caused the second one not to work. So that's why I'm saying if it doesn't work the first time, not a big deal. Restart and just do all 4 commands again. Here we're scanning the OS. We're looking for the Windows 10 operating system. It does take a second. If it doesn't find it, not that big of a deal, because it already is there. And I'm going to end with a rebuild BCD, rebuild BCD. If we, for example, actually, I'm going to delete a file, so Bcd edit. Delete. I'm going to delete the /Windows. Okay, apparently I won't. I will delete system root. Alright, so I will just delete the defaults. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at my BCD. You'll notice that my identifier is no longer showing my Windows 10. If I do like boot RecScan OS, again, it will find it. So I can do my rebuild BCD. And yes, I want to install this. The problem is, with the fixed boot giving us the unauthorized access, it's not letting us, we cannot actually add this, so the BCD will have to restart and do it again. The point of this was to go through the command and kind of show you how to read that BCD output. We're going to be going more in depth in this tool in a later chapter, but I at least wanted to get you introduced to this process. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.